Hey guys, thank you so much for watching mamafiyatarot. I have been gearing up for this true crime tarot video for a while. You may see my face is a little puffy. I've been doing deep dives into the interview with Charlemagne with Travis Scott, some of the victims of this Astroworld tragedy, and so I'm going to pull on maybe a little bit about what happened. We know mostly what happened, what Travis Scott may be thinking, and what may happen to Travis Scott, to Live Nation, um, and will it change the landscape of music festivals, right? But I want to start the video by saying the names and the ages of the victims because while so much of the attention is on Travis Scott, there are 10 people who lost their lives at this show. And I can personally attest to being at an overcrowded rap concert. Back in the early thous, way before my daughter was born, me and her father went to a very oversold Snoop Dogg concert at the Avalon in Boston. And when we were trying to leave that concert, one woman in some of these reports I was watching was saying that people were so close to her she could not breathe. And I had that same sensation at this concert. So I can personally attest to how um, scary it can be and we were trapped in a little building on Lansdowne Street in Boston. And people were like, this is a fire hazard. We'll be lucky to get out of here alive. I mean, they'd clearly way oversold that show that night. So when she was describing how she felt, I got sent right back to that Snoop Dogg show. And this is not to throw shade on rap concerts. I've been to, I don't even know how many, so many rap concerts. I am a huge rap fan. I can't say I was a Travis Scott fan. I'm a little old, I think, for that, but also I'm just not into his type of music. Every time it would pop up on my SoundCloud, I would find myself fast forwarding it and just wasn't that into him. And so I'm not a fan of Travis Scott, and now I really don't like him. But here are the names and the ages of the victims at the Astroworld concert. It was John Hilgert, he was 14 years old. Brianna Rodriguez, she was 16. Franco Patino, I hope I said that right, he's 21. He was 21. Jacob Jake Jurinek, 21. Rodolfo Rudy Pina, 23. Madison Dubinsky, 23. Danish Beg, 27. Axel Acosta, 21. Bahati Shahani, 22. And Ezra Blout, 9. Not a single one of these people made it to 30, and one of them didn't even make it to 10 years old. And they had spent hundreds of dollars for these tickets. Like, I think they were going for like $360 a ticket, which was crazy for an outdoor general admission concert, if you ask me. I've never paid more than $18 for a concert outdoor general admission. I mean, it's insane. Um, I heard stories about Ezra's father taking him because he was just such a huge Travis Scott fan. And I can only imagine the pure trauma that all of these families and friends and people who were there experienced during this. So definitely going to pray before this reading. As you guys know, I do not promote my services during True Crime Tuesday. Well, I also used to call them True Crime Tuesday, but I guess this is probably be a True Crime Thursday or True Crime Tarot. I don't promote my services, but if you'd like to know more about me, you can check the description box below. I will say please like, share, subscribe. I hope to send some healing to this family. I do hope, I have very personal feelings about Travis Scott now, especially after seeing that Charlemagne interview. And while I know, I'm sure Charlemagne's, I mean, Travis's lawyers deeply scrutinized all the questions Charlemagne was going to ask. And I thought some of the questions Charlemagne asked were great. I mean, why didn't he ask about the ambulance? What the heck? Travis Scott saw an ambulance in the thing, you know? So I did a little too deep of a dive on this one, I think, and I have some of my own personal, but I'm going to try and let that go. Let that go and just not going to see what I hope to happen. I want to see what is going to happen. So, dear Father God, Mother Earth, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please protect me while I channel some really dark energy and some negative info in order to help and heal and figure this whole situation out. Make me a clear and truly honest channel today for my viewers and anyone watching. So mo it be. All right. So first I'm going to ask about Travis Scott. Where is he at? Dream and journey. He still thinks he's going to be all right. I think he's delusional. Connect with your emotions. He's unable to connect with the emotions. And high priest. Now, I'm not going to lie. He is coming across as someone who could have some intuitive abilities of his own. They did speak of devil worship and stuff like that. Even Charlemagne addressed that one. That's not what I'm getting with this high priest at all. And in fact, if Travis Scott wasn't such an egomaniac, maybe he could have really been a healer and someone who really did things. I mean, I hope that's what he progresses to do. I think that, honestly, I think he's unable to connect with emotions and form full sentences for that matter, mainly because of drugs. So, I mean, the guy, I mean, he has a song "Highest in the Room," you know, which, you know, I'm no prude, y'all, you know this, but like, he clearly when he speaks, he seems wasted all the time. I'm not quite sure what he's on. Scissor. All right. Anyway, I don't know why I just read scissor. All right. So he's trying so hard to get his message out there, but everything that he's saying is being monitored by lawyers. So he's not going to take responsibility, but yet he still sees the things he's saying as like somehow helping him. When to me, and it seems to everybody else watching, he's digging more of a hole. It's the lawyers that there is someone or someone's, a corporation, monitoring everything that man says. That's it. But you know what though? He's really only worried about money. Please trust me when I tell you, Travis Scott does not care about his people. He is worried about his job, and if he's ever going to perform again, he is all that. I'm here for the community. I'm there for them. It's a manipulation. He just doesn't want to lose money. This Nine of Swords here, though, he knows something's going to happen. Is Travis Scott going to go to jail? A lot of people are calling for him to go to jail. 10 of Swords. Whoa. Mm-mm. No. Damn it. No, I don't think he's going to end up in jail, or he may for a short time, maybe a year. Something really lame. But he'll get out on good behavior, and I mean, he'll lose all his money. He's gonna get sued. His pants are getting sued off, but he's not gonna see a lot of significant jail time. Yeah, they're gonna hold back on that. He's got some really good lawyers, man. It sucks. I mean, he may go away for a little while though, maybe 6 months to a year. That's the tops. Where they're gonna get him is in the wallet. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. They're gonna take everything. He's never gonna perform again. I can tell you that. Knight of Swords. They may take off to another country or something. They may go live in Mexico. Yeah, Nine of Cups. And he may be able to revive and maybe perform in Mexico or somewhere. But it will be at like bodegas, you know? The devil. See, all of this is not because of devil worship, but with this Nine of Cups And the devil, this is something he's drinking or taking that's making him this way. Um, he could be a good person, I'm seeing here, if he wanted to be. But he got so caught up in fame. It's almost like it turned him into a narcissist. Um, he is not just rapping about doing drugs. He is very much doing drugs, and it's all day long. All day long. Yep. We probably won't see much from Travis Scott for a little bit after the Charlemagne interview. I don't think he's going to do a round. I think he feels like he did really well in that interview, but he's delusional. He doesn't look at himself correctly. Oh boy. Yeah, his career is over. It does not take back um like it does not take away, or it does not bring these people back, but I mean, he clearly he knows. He knows that he saw things. He's going over in his head like, I should have stopped it then. I should have stopped it then. I do believe he had other people behind him saying, no, Drake has to come out. Drake has to come out. And Drake, what were you thinking, buddy? So it's like, but it was all for the money. They're obsessed with getting Drake out there. They were obsessed with, and then that was it. Like, he did feel pressure though to keep going, but he knew. He knew it was a mass casualty. He knew everything that was going on. He was fully aware. That is a bold-faced lie. Um, all right, that's rough. Um, what's next for Travis? What's next for Mr. Travis? Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning. He got it twice. 6 of Wands. He'd still be making money. In fact, I heard he's making money off the deal with the therapy thing. Queen of Wands, his wife. Or girl, I don't know if they're married or not. I don't know. He'll be just fine. He'll pay his fine and live off her and his kids. Yeah, off the family, Kardashians. He may not be performing, but he's going to be just fine. He's going to be comfortable. He won't be, I don't know if he's going to jail. This sucks. This sucks. But if he does, it's for a minimal time. Yeah, they're going to fight it. 7 months tops. They're going to fight it. But you know what? He's only going to last with the Kardashians not working and being a bum for like maybe 7 months, until people start saying, hey, you got to pull your weight around here. You're supposed to do something. But no one's going to want to touch him. Like, no one's going to want to work with him. What's going to happen with him and Kylie then once they start? Yeah, that's only going to last for a little while. It's over. Kylie's going to cheat on him. Or find some new man. Yeah, they may not make it public though. Wow. So they're going to try and cover up all this. It's not good. I mean, karma is going to ruin this dude. Yeah. He's going to be very, very confused when he ends up on bottom and doesn't understand how he got there when so many people, I mean, this isn't the first time. There is someone who was paralyzed at one of his concerts because he pushed them to jump off a second floor balcony. Yeah, he's gonna always be left to wonder what opportunities he missed by acting so impulsively and just constantly wanting to rage, you know? It's like, but he was so fucked up from the drugs. I don't know what he was on. A lot of stuff. That's a lot of drugs. I don't know. He was in the mix. Okay? This isn't just smoking a joint and having a drink on the weekend. This is hardcore shit that I've probably never even heard about. And so I don't know. All right, I want to see what's going to happen to Live Nation now. I mean, they're a conglomerate. Live Nation has put on God knows how many shows larger than this that this never resulted in. But yet, why? Why did Live Nation choose to work with him here? Oh, well, I know why. Money, money, money. Right? Why did Live Nation put on this show? Someone didn't want to do it. Someone didn't want to do it in Live Nation. It was a lot to even get this approved. But the boss said yes. The boss wants money, whoever he is. And he's like, get me my money. COVID has ruined me. Get me more money. I need my money. You know, it was all about the pandemic and all that shit. Ooh, Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, they had lost so much money because of, you know, and they were like, whatever, this is going to bring in buco dollars. And it doesn't matter who gets hurt. And guess what? Now they're getting sued out the yazoo too. Yeah, they're waiting. They're waiting. They know they're going to take the biggest hit probably of their entire company's history over this little brat. I do think that since Travis is trying to put all the shade on Live Nation, Live Nation's lawyers are going to obliviate him. I don't think Travis Scott understood what he did in that interview and what he's done by saying Live Nation was responsible, Live Nation was responsible, Live Nation was responsible. Live Nation has lawyers too. Smart lawyers. And I don't know if Travis Scott is going to have anything left after this. I mean, he'll still, for a little while he will, but it's going to all just wither away. Travis at one point was a very good manipulator, but I do think he let drugs take over his mind. Yeah, Live Nation's just waiting for the downfall, waiting for the suits to come in, waiting to just pay it out. Live Nation is gonna quietly settle with every single one of these families. They are gonna be paying buco dollars. I hope to all the families. Their lawyers will try and weasel them out, you know, but yeah, I was gonna say, but the families got lawyers too. Lawyers, you get a lawyer, and you get a lawyer, and you get a lawyer. The lawyers are busy. The lawyers are going to be the ones really making out on this. Yeah, that's the truth. The only ones really making money are the fucking lawyers off this. This is sad. But I do think that they've got some quality lawyers there that are going to make sure that compensation is made to the families. And I mean, what, something like 300 injured or something crazy like that. I should double check that number, but it was an incredible amount of injured people. Then you've got to think about the people who saw other people die. That then causes like psychological issues for the rest of their lives. This has a ripple effect that Travis Scott cannot comprehend. Yep. People are going to be walking away from Live Nation shows and Travis Scott in Thrones. They'll never work with Travis Scott again. No one. They are going to actually make sure. I'm pretty sure Live Nation is going to blacklist him, and no insurance company is ever going to pay. Insurance companies are now going to charge Live Nation more. Live Nation really fucked themselves too, like in a lot of ways, but they'll survive. Yeah, they'll survive. Because like I said, I've been to Live Nation shows, huge Live Nation shows, arena shows, general admission shows. I'm still here. And it breaks my heart that these people just wanted to go see their favorite artist, you know? Yeah, Live Nation will survive on the back, but they are going to be much more picky about who they book, which is interesting, because I think they were all just for the money before. Um, I'm getting that some of the execs there who had really nothing to do with the planning or approval or any of this are truly horrified. And some really do feel bad, believe it or not. Okay, let's see. Let's ask a few more questions. We'll bounce back to Travis and Kylie. I want to see what Kylie knew, too, though. I want to see. Is that the one he's married to? It's Kylie, right? I didn't even look at his birth chart. I just know it's evil. All right, let's see. Or he's an addict. An addict who made really bad choices, one or the other. She's still happy with the dude right now. Because she's having this baby, she really feels like he's doing the right thing here. They're married. She feels like she has to stand by her man. She's worried about the work. She's worried about that money coming in. There's no doubt, especially with that second baby there. And eventually, yeah, she's gonna leave him, but it's after the baby's born. She's definitely leaving him. There's no doubt. But she's in delusional land too. It's like, I don't know, this is crazy. It's so hard for me to tap into people like this who are just so out of touch with everyday people. They don't think like most of the people I read for. And this girl just really is like focused on Christmas and Stormy and not even really caring that much about any of this. And it's really fucked up. And I'm so sorry for the families. Um, I can't say the pain of losing your loved one is ever going to go away. And the fact that you lost them in such a senseless, shocking way, um, just go get their money. That's the best thing you can do is take their money. I know that's sad, but let me see. Will the families ever get real justice here for their loved ones? Will the families get justice here for their loved ones? Some. Some might. They're going to have to fight for it. And things are really confusing right now. They're going to have to choose. If they should not take anything from lawyers on Travis Scott or Live Nation side yet. Take it to court. Yeah, be patient and cold and mean and take them to court for everything they got. Don't accept anything. Don't accept payment for medical. Don't accept nothing, because that is not enough. Even if you're a victim who is severely injured and like can't work or something, don't give them anything, because by the summertime you're gonna get buco box. So, and that's, I mean, that's the justice system here in America. So eventually, for the ones who don't take any compensation right now and have patience and are mean and smart about it, they're going to have a lot more money. I'm seeing by Leo season, so by the summertime of 2022. That's excellent. All right. I pray for the families and those injured. I pray for both physical, emotional, spiritual healing. The only real devil energy in this reading is the copious amounts of drugs and alcohol that are flowing through Travis Scott's system. And that I do believe is what caused him to make such horrible decisions. And they needed Drake. So I don't know. I now have new thoughts about Drake too. I love Drake, but I don't know, man. Disappointed AF. I'll tell you that much. All right. I love you guys. I am just really sorry this tragedy happened to our country. Um, and please pray for the families. I do believe there are GoFundMe's and stuff, so if you can donate to the families, that would be really wonderful. All right, take good care, guys.